Praise all Frog here. Let's play Factorio for what I have decided will likely be the final time. I might come back and revisit this map at a later date, but for now, I am going to fix this oil issue, and then we're going to call it a good one, basically, is what's going to happen. And the way I'm going to fix this oil issue is just by getting more. So we're going to create new oil outposts. There were a couple of places. Here's one spot that we could pick up some. There's some. I feel like there were some patches with a lot more. There's one. Yeah, so we can go out there, tap into iron, and get some more oil over there. There's oil being guarded by these guys. Could be fun to go clear those out. One last huzzah for the military. I think that might be where we go. 884 is kind of uninspiring, although we could add it to this. There's no radar there. Perfect. 4,000 up there. Never mind. We have found it. So we will cut through this forest like it's butter, murder all of those biters, and set up a new thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we will add it to, we'll go past oil 5, I guess. Because everybody's waiting for oil 5 right now. It's just taking too darn long to fill. Whoa, wait a minute. These things are bloody... It's just the top one that's not full because they're not balanced. Damn. This was so much easier when 3 of these were one thing. Ugh. That's what's the holdup. Is it takes forever to fill this. Like these 2 are going to be filled within seconds, and then that one takes for bloody ever. Actually had oil. Wait a minute. What? Oh, because it comes from a different place. Got it. Got it. So that way it's continually moving. That one stays at oil 5 forever. So it goes to oil 1 and then oil 5. Where is oil 1? Oh, way over here. I always feel like one of them should just go to oil 1. You know what I mean? Just like one of them go to oil 1. Be done with it. Like they shouldn't all go to them both. So we got to snag the one that just went back to base. There it is. Hey you. Oh, you're the one that's only going to oil 5. Okay, fine. So we snag the one that's at oil 5. Oh, cool. He's just left. Perfect. You don't go to oil 5 anymore. Oh, you go to oil 3. Where's oil 3? Legitimately, where is oil 3? Okay, I get it. Whoa, autosave. Alright, so where's the one coming around? There it is. So, you don't go to oil 5 anymore, you just go to oil 3. That way it'll get it moving a little faster. And then the one that's up there now... Oh, it already left. Where'd it go? There it is. You're not going to go to oil 5 anymore either. You're just going to go to oil 1. We're just going to rotate through all those things. So we'll have one that goes 5, one that goes to 4, one that goes to everything else. Bob's your uncle. So that way there's just more oil. This actually might solve the problem. Add a condition, time passed, or call it 60 seconds. So that way it never stays more than 60 seconds. So whatever it can load in 60 seconds, there it goes. It stays around until it's empty. Really should have put the balancer in there. Why can I not find my main base? Okay. Good lord. Yeah, this is already looking better. It's just, it was a timing issue. I don't need another oil station. I just gotta work on the timing. Yeah, we're starting to back up. This is good. I haven't launched any rockets, though. Why is that? Satellites still? Satellites still. Alright, so let's go try and figure out satellites. I think we figured out oil. Oil seems to be doing its thing. Don't run me over, don't run me over, don't run me over. Okay. It would be a fitting end to get run over in the last episode. what is the problem with satellites? It's the processing units. Yeah. Which was an oil issue because there wasn't enough oil for this for the sulfur. It's just not enough sulfuric acid, which is an oil issue. That's why we don't have any batteries. Look at all those barrels. Jeez. I mean, it's producing. It's just not producing fast enough. First off, this should go blue. Doesn't matter if it splits at the red level. Yeah, maybe it does. Yeah, it's just not enough sulfur. I mean, we can make it faster. That's not a problem. Well, this is the wrong type anyway. I just ran through there. Alright, whatever. So now it's making 50. It's making basically 150 a second. Give or take. It's probably still not enough. It doesn't look like it's anywhere near enough, which means we need another one because now we have enough of this doing this. Not a problem. We don't need that there anyway. Perfect. You go here. I need water. I do need power for that. Fine. Alright, water we can get from here. No problem. There's our water. And then we're going to split this off here. Do the same thing. Hilarious. Oh, we need iron as well. It would really be best to split it off from here. Can we get an express stack certain? Can we get a real filter inserter in this thing, please? Why is it not splitting? Because it needs one more to split? You got it. I don't know why it doesn't split from there, but whatever. Beauty. Now we're getting 300 a second. Now we're getting some real acid going. Granted, these use 20. These by themselves use 200. So 300 is not enough. We need more. I need a factory signal. Yeah, honestly, it looks like 3 to 2 is the proper ratio for this. Now we're running out of oil again. What's the issue? It's just input. We need more input. We just need more output. Right. There you go. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Throughput's your issue. Increase the throughput. Ah! Terror level's high. Yeah, the only thing on there is oil. Yeah, this is good. That's a good reason to do that. Now it's unloading. Now it can't unload fast enough, so make it unload fast enough. Same thing. Ah, we have an oil backup. Yes! Finally, petroleum, we can see what our system really looks like. And it's weak. You saying Ukraine is weak? We need to load this bad boy on two sides. It's unloading again. Nah, it doesn't know. Now it just doesn't produce fast enough. Now it's actually water is the problem? So that makes me want to throw some beacons down here. I happen to have some. Throw some beacons down here with some speed modules in it. And put productivity modules in instead. So we can get more sulfur. I need some more beacons. That does touch it. We want to do... I want to do that. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Definitely get rid of that and that. And those. Something in the network needs those. Alright, now we're at least back up to 2.5 speed on these things. Probably need productivity 3s, but then we need even more speed. We just need a better setup. Not enough room for the setup that we need to sustain the factory to the sizes we're talking about here. That's sort of the problem. We need way more sulfur than what we have. We're actually doing worse than when it was just the speed modules. So I guess we'll go back to that. We just really overload it with speed modules. I just need to make sure there's enough water on these lines. Let's go chase the water line down. Make sure there's enough water. Which there is not. Oh, God. Oh, wait, it doesn't go in there. This water line is unused. Thank God. That was terrifying. Actually comes from here to there. That feeds this. I think it originates down here. Yeah, it originates in the giant water plant. Yeah, there's plenty of water. Plenty of water. Well, there really should be a pump there to force it through. Do I have any? I can make one. Just to force the water out. I will throw a pump in up here to force the water through the system. There's not a lot of water already when it gets that far. Very weird. Oh, we don't even need that. We need the underground, though. Damn. Wish we didn't. We're still force sulfuric acid this way. You know what? There is so much sulfuric acid here. I almost want to force it the other way. Or like, you know what? Let's not force it. Let's let it flow. So it'll balance out. There's so much sulfuric acid in storage. Let it do its thing. This is one of the old tanks. Oh my god. There's 75,000 sulfuric acid in here. We can never touch it. It's one of the old ones. There we go. Alright, yeah. So the pumps are doing their thing now. Is there water in that? No. Oh god! Don't run me over. Still not enough. Is it the water now? Now it's petroleum. Alright, so we're having issues with petroleum again. Let's go find out why. Not enough oil. Yeah, crude's just floating in and out. It's a never-ending story. I mean, that's... In order to fix this proper, we'd have to just rip it all down, which is why I don't want to play this one anymore. I want to start over. It's about that time. And I mean, I played this one. This is the longest series I've played so far. Let's zoom out to the map here, and we can take a look at the overall. This is the longest map that I've ever played, and I think I've learned a lot of good things. I've learned a lot of good things about nuclear. That nuclear setup is great. I love it. So we're going to use that in the future. I think that we've learned some pretty good things about the oil setup, which we have to use now from the multiplayer, because that's definitely the way to go. So I think I'm going to start a new single-player campaign, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until, I'm not entirely certain, September maybe, just to take a little bit of time off from this and just to really focus on the multiplayer experience, because I'm having a lot of fun with that, and I think that there are some good things that we can learn over there as well about how to use the Bob's mods, because the next time I want to come in, I want to do two things. One, I want to be in 0.17, which is just around the corner, so I want to wait for that. And then the second thing is I want to do a Bob's Mods Angel Ores. So I'm going to do something really big. That's the next thing I want to do. Like, this is big. I want to do something massive. Just absolutely massive. And I think that that will be enjoyable kind of all around to do something like that. And I think that's what's been missing, because the viewership on this honestly is not as high as some of the other series have been. I think it's gone on a little too long, and it's just not Bob's Mods Angel Ores, or maybe I'll do a C block one. I'm not entirely certain. So if you enjoyed this one, I really appreciate you sticking out through 200 and some episodes. I've had a lot of fun playing it. But we're going to move on. So try and get behind the multiplayer experience if you can. If you need to go back to the beginning, it's only 80 episodes in, so feel free to jump onto that. We actually do live stream it, so you can catch it live on Saturday mornings, usually around 11 o'clock p.m. If you're watching this before the 28th of July, that one will be actually at 9 a.m., not 11 a.m. I think I said p.m., but I mean a.m. So come in at 9 a.m., and of course those times are Eastern. So if you would like to catch that, definitely come check it out live. George and I love to interact with the people and say hello and do all that other stuff. So don't mind speaking words or anything. It's much more of an interactive experience than obviously this. But we will come back to Factorio single player. Do not worry. 0.17 is on the radar. And of course, when they do the version 1.0 release, we will be all over that, because we have been streaming this game now for 3+ years. I mean, this is the bread bone, the bread and butter, the backbone. I guess a bread bone. I'm going to coin that now. This is the bread bone of the channel. So it's not going anywhere. We just need a new series. You know, it's time to do something new. It's time to do something different and something a little more exciting. And I think that you guys have said the same thing based on the viewership numbers. So again, those of you that have stuck it out, thank you so much. I hope that you will enjoy the next series. But this one is over now. We're closing it out at 237 episodes through the way. So I'm very excited to say that and to move along. And thank you so much. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough for supporting this channel, and I hope that we'll see you in one of the other Factorio series coming out. Like I said, the next single player probably will come out sometime in mid-August to late September, basically timed up with whenever they decide to release version 0.17, which should be relatively soon. Thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification to stay updated to everything as it happens, including when we come back with new single player Factorio. And until next time, cheers.